But speaking of your fans, I mean, you guys are like, you pretty much like run social media. I mean, every day you have hashtags trending. You do a lot of like Ask Nash, Ask Cameron. You know, how do you? What's like your secret, I guess? I mean, is it just being yourself? Like, what is it? How do you guys do it?
That's kind of what I did starting off, is like, how can I build like an audience, or like, you know, I've got like a couple thousand people here that are gonna watch my stuff.
You only have like, what, 12 million followers on Vine, 5 million on Twitter.
It's cool though, because like to see those numbers now, like those were at one point like 0 and then like 500, and like I was there the whole time, like building that audience. So I think like that's what has like made me the most able to access these people, or to keep posting and doing stuff like get things trending and things like that, is that I've like built this audience for like 2 years now, and they're so amazing in the way that we can interact and connect with them. It is so cool, and thanks to like social media, like you said, like the possibilities are endless, and I can do things like make movies and you know, go to different industries and knock down doors, and that's because of, you know, the audience that I build. So yeah, I'm very blessed to have that reach and have it where it is, so it's cool.
And how do fans, I mean, they all want to know, like, how do we get noticed by you guys? Like, they just like spam you. Are you like are you a fan of the spam thing, or are you not?
Yeah, I mean, I'm all over Twitter.
Fans want to know those kind of questions. Do they tweet you 100,000 times?
So I mean, yeah, I've seen people tweet me a bunch, and like I'll see the 400th one sometimes, you know, it's just how it works out. But like, I'm all over my social media, creeping on accounts, like looking up indirects and like searching like anything tweeted about me. I've probably seen it, so like be careful if you're saying something good or bad about me. I'll see it. So yeah, I don't know. But if you're trying to just get me to like notice you, it can't be hard. Like I swear I spend a lot of time on my phone, so you should be able to get me to notice you. It shouldn't be hard.
That's so cool. It's like, I mean, with just like social media,
that's what's helped me a lot, is like I try to interact like with everyone every day. I literally try to, like, whether I, you know, direct message, you know, 5 people a day, or you know, respond to a couple people, or just leave them like a little message or something. Like, if I can just talk to a couple people a day, like that keeps everyone, you know, coming back.
Has there been, I mean, there has to have been like a million crazy fan experiences that you've had, but has there been like a few or anything that's stood out as like, whoa?
I'll give you one that's pretty insane. I was in New York one time for like, I think it was I was doing something with M&M's or something like that. And they all knew, everyone, all the LA fans knew I was in New York and knew I was traveling, so.
Because they know like every
They know my flights, they know my home address, they know everything, and like, they find it all. I don't know how they do it, they're insane, but like, I remember one time I was in a hotel and I posted a picture of me in the bathroom, and they'll find out what hotel I'm staying. They literally will find out what hotel I'm staying in because of like the bathroom design. They'll like look it up online and like figure out, all right, this is his hotel, he's here. And then they'll go outside and like they'll tell me, oh, I did this, and I'm like, you're a genius. That's crazy. But the craziest one was when I was in New York, and a bunch of fans came to my house in the Valley, and 3 of them actually broke into my house and were just inside my house. I swear to God. And I get a FaceTime call from one of my best friends who was like watching all my animals and stuff, and she was like, yo, like, look at this. And there was like 4 cops in my living room and like 3 girls sitting on the couch. And like, I'm on FaceTime.
They're just chilling on the couch?
They're getting like lectured by these cops. And I'm like watching on FaceTime, I'm so confused. I'm like, what's going on? Are those fans? Are those cops in my house? Like, what is this? She's like, yeah, we got back and we were like feeding your animals, and there was like 3 girls upstairs, and like we heard some people, so we walked upstairs, and then I saw like girls in your closet and in your room, and like we went through their bags, and they had like all just stuff all from my house, and they were like making.
Were they actually trying to steal stuff?
Yeah, no, they had like purses full of stuff, and they were making videos in my house, and then so I was like, all right, well, I mean, just take all the stuff back, just make sure that like they know not to obviously do that, and let their parents know, and then, you know, just tell them to go home.
They probably just like put on all your clothes, just I'm wearing a Nash shirt.
But like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna press charges on them, like they suck. Like, I'm not gonna be that guy. I was just like, all right, just let them know not to do it. And then the day I get back from New York, and I was with my friend who was watching my animals, and like we pull up to my house, and there's like a pack of people standing by my house, and she like points to me. She's like, yo, those 3 girls right there were the girls that broke into your house, and they were like standing right.
They're probably watching
the side of my house.
Oh my gosh, Nash knows who we are now.
I don't know, but that was insane.
I don't think it can get any crazier than that, right?
No, it can't. Trust me, it's gotten crazier than that. I've had this.
We could probably sit here all day talking about the craziest fan moments.
There's been some crazy ones, so.
But speaking of which, we do have a lot of fan questions.
Yeah, let's hear them.
We gotta get to these. And they asked really good questions. It was like really hard to actually.
They know a lot about me, which is crazy because like.
Do you recognize like certain @handles? You're like, oh, I know this person.
I do. It's funny. I start to remember like names. Oh, you're her. Like when you put a face to like an account, it's like the coolest thing. So that's always really fun.
Okay, well, this is from @homeboyhaze. She wants to know, what was the hardest part of going from behind a phone screen to behind the big screen?
Probably having, all the people around, like the 50 light guys and sound guys and like, everyone watching hair. Like there's literally like 60 people and the camera. So like it's not just a camera on your face while you're trying to do some crazy thing on camera. It's like all these people here too. So that made it like a step up. But I had been on sets before and I'd done skits and like I've done a lot of videos leading up to this. So it wasn't anything like out of the ordinary for me. It was just about like learning how to be comfortable with the cameras and then with 50 other people or 60 other people behind me.
Cool. And then another one, this is from @Swerve4Grier. Is there an actor that you look up to who inspired you to act?
Who inspired me to act?
Or in general, inspires you in general?
There's a bunch of them. Anyone on the show Friends, I love that show. And like, they all, I've seen every season, every episode.
And it never gets old, right?
It never gets old. I knew they were actors, but I still like thought it was real and I loved like everyone's character. So they they helped me want to start acting. But
okay, and then the last one from @Marisol, sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, Larry. If you could only eat 3 things for the rest of your life, what would they be?
I'd say bread, chicken, and fruits and vegetables. Does that count as 3 things?
For the rest of your life, you pick like the healthiest foods ever?
Yeah. So I'm healthy. I'd rather be healthy than like not healthy. I mean, what am I gonna pick? Twinkies, like 3 other bad things? I don't know.
Okay, then before you go, we have to do one last thing. Quick little game of Pictionary.
Let's do it.
The theme is song titles. Potato? Or wait.
Catching, screaming. Pain.